With a new God of War game on the horizon, a mellowed-out Kratos working on his Dad of the Year award, and a shift from Greek to Norse mythology, it's important to take a look back at the journey of Kratos and see just how far he's come. Here's God of War's story in 7 minutes. Spoilers ahead. Back when men fought with sticks and rocks, a Spartan general named Kratos had gotten pretty good at killing folks, but he wasn't perfect. During a battle with a barbarian tribe, Kratos gets hurt and is about to be killed by their king. Rather than losing his head over the situation, Kratos tells Ares, the god of war, that he'll offer up his soul in exchange for victory.
Destroy my enemies, and my life is yours.
Ares agrees, grants him strength, and permanently binds axe-like weapons called the Blades of Chaos to his arms to make him both deadly and awesome looking. Kratos then kills the barbarian king and really begins getting ahead in life. Ares then sends Kratos to tear down cities in search of massive loots for a number of years. Because Ares is a sadistic son of a bitch, and thanks to Kratos being in permanent rage mode, Ares tricks Kratos into slaughtering his own family. To add insult to ultra-violent injury, his family's ashes are then affixed to Kratos' skin, turning him white and earning him the nickname Ghost of Sparta. Years after that traumatic experience, Athena tells Kratos that her brother Ares has gotten a little overzealous with the whole pillaging and destruction thing and needs to be put down. She promises Kratos that if he can manage to kill Ares with Pandora's box, he'll be forgiven for killing his family.
And if I am able to do this, to kill a god, then the visions, they will end?
No word on the whole body covering ashes thing though. Kratos tracks down the Titan Kronos, who lugs around Pandora's temple on his back because Zeus threw a hissy fit about Kronos trying to eat him when he was a baby. Kratos goes inside Pandora's crib, solves a bunch of puzzles that would make One-Eyed Willy proud, and then snatches Pandora's box. Ares is no fool.
So, little Spartan, you've recovered Zeus's precious box.
But he is one hell of a column tosser and manages to lunge a pillar through Kratos' torso from halfway around the world, killing him and sending him to Hades. After some really annoying puzzles involving towers with spinning blades, Kratos climbs out of hell, retrieves Pandora's box, and uses it against Ares. Kratos loses his powers and weapons, but manages to grow to enormous size while Ares spawns a bunch of crab legs from his back.
Your final lesson is at hand.
Kratos eventually stabs Ares in the bread box and is happy for about 2.5 seconds. It turns out that Athena sort of lied, and despite having killed a god, Kratos still has nightmares about killing his family.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me.
So he decides to try out his Olympic high dive routine off of a cliff of suborbital height. Athena saves him from death at the last second and names him the God of War.
Now there is an empty throne in Olympus, and a new God of War is needed.
Kratos is happy for what seems like 3 or 4 minutes this time, which is probably a new record for him. After lots and lots of killing, partying, and more killing, Athena realizes that Kratos is tad biased towards the Spartan army and just keeps helping them win.
My lord, Kratos! Another city is ready to fall! Soon all shall know the glory of Sparta!
Zeus gets mad, brings a giant Colossus statue to life, and makes it fight Kratos. Zeus then tricks Kratos into putting all his powers into a sword to kill the Colossus, which Zeus then uses to stab Kratos to death.
You will never be the ruler of Olympus.
It also gives him a big, awesome scar. Kratos falls into a bunch of creepy arms, but climbs his way back up to Earth. Gaia, the mother of all Titans, tells Kratos that he should head to the Sisters of Fate on the island of Fate and change his destiny. Kratos makes his way to the Sisters of Fate and, of course, promptly kills them. He then pulls a Marty McFly and goes back in time to when Zeus originally stabbed him, steals the Blade of Olympus, and starts killing Zeus. Before he's able to kill Zeus, Athena sacrifices herself by throwing her body in front of Kratos' blade. In her dying words, she explains that Zeus is Olympus, and that his death will mean the total destruction of the gods. Oh, and she also tells Kratos that Zeus is his father. Spoilers.
No, I have no father.
Kratos really couldn't care less though, as he goes back even further in time, gets an army of Titans to fight alongside him, and storms Mount Olympus.
Zeus, your son has returned! I bring the destruction of Olympus!
After a brutal fight with Poseidon, Kratos confronts Zeus and, wouldn't you know it, he dies. One more trip to the underworld, but this time he actually kills Hades himself before making it back to the world of the living. Kratos learns that the key to killing Zeus is once again within Pandora's box, locked away behind the flames of Olympus, which can only be extinguished by Pandora herself. After killing pretty much every remaining god left in the Greek pantheon, Kratos finds Pandora, faces off against Zeus in a rage-charged shouting contest, allows Pandora to sacrifice herself to quell the flames of Olympus, and then checks inside the box to find nothing. Turns out, when Kratos first opened the box to kill Ares, he released all the evils kept inside of it. Those evils infected the gods and instilled Zeus with the fear that drove him to try and kill Kratos. But Athena hid something else inside the box: hope. Using the power of hope, Kratos kills Zeus once and for all, which leaves the world in a pretty bad way. The ghost of Athena attempts to get the power of hope back from Kratos in order to rebuild humanity with her as its ruler. Instead, Kratos takes the Sword of Olympus, drives it through his belly once again, and returns the power of hope to mankind. But death is a minor speed bump to the god of war. Kratos' Greek journey ends with a blood trail leading off a cliff and a horizon full of godless chaos. Obviously, Kratos' adventure is far from over. How did he survive this, make his way into the world of Norse mythology, and become a seemingly solid dad to a kid named Atreus? We'll find out when the next God of War hits PlayStation 4. Thanks for watching. If you still want more Kratos, check out all of our God of War coverage right here at IGN.